Did you know that everything, the money, the cars, the lifestyle, the clothes, is still gonna be there for you after you done locking in? Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy MJ here at MJ the Greatest on all platforms. Back with this week's episode. Huge shout out to y'all for the likes, the commenting, the reposting, the subscribing, the support. However you show love, keep showing love. I definitely appreciate y'all. I can't even say it enough. That's why I say it every single episode. But let's get right into it, man. The title of this week's episode is "It's All Still Gonna Be There." It's all still gonna be there. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is, we live in a society currently that is so filled with FOMO. What is FOMO? FOMO is fear of missing out, right? And this year, 2025, has been like a year that I've had to like destroy FOMO. Like, I had to stomp on it, you know what I'm saying? I had to like crush it, because this is the year that I've put everything on the line. Like, I've gone for everything. Like, I've pushed all my chips in. Like, there's no turning back, you know what I'm saying? And when you enter in a mode like that, or when you're about to enter in a mode like that, there's always this thought in the back of your head of like, damn, man, I'm gonna miss this party, I'm gonna miss this event, I ain't gonna get to go here, I ain't gonna go do this, I'm gonna do this and this and that. And honestly, so like, what made me really think about this? So I'm about to get ready to go on a trip, on a vacation. I don't know if y'all can see, like, it's beautiful. I got some sunlight on me right now, but it's really cold where I am, and I'm a summer baby, so going to the heat in the winter is like a huge blessing. So like, I'm super thankful about that. So anyway, I'm about to get ready to go on a trip, right? And I'm gonna be going for a week. But in that week, I'm gonna be missing out on some things, right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to go to these certain events. I'm not gonna be able to hang out with the friends that I usually hang out with and that kind of thing, right? But it all started to make me think of just like, you know, that like FOMO. It's like, I don't have a fear of missing out or not being with those people or missing those events. It's more just kind of like that thing of like, damn, I'm missing out, or I don't get to see what was gonna. But the truth is, when you locking in, you can't care about any of that stuff. And the reason why you can't care about any of that stuff, because guess what? It's all still gonna be there, right? When I get back from the trip, my friend's still gonna be there. The event that I was gonna go to is still gonna happen that next week. I'm still gonna post my videos. I'm still gonna record. Like, everything after I get back from my trip is still gonna be there for me to have, right? And so I guess the biggest, like the main point of this episode is that if you just take a month, 6 months, a year to lock in on whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, achieve, I promise you, everything is still gonna be there waiting for you. Everything is all still gonna be waiting for you. And guess what? Whatever is not there, oh well. Because the time that you just took to lock in and do better and be like, build your life better, you're gonna get something better. You're gonna come back to something better. Or you're gonna come back to that same thing that you used to like and be like, I don't even really resonate with that no more. That ain't even me. That was the low vibrational me. I'm on this high. I'm high now. I can't go back. I don't even want to go back now. And it's no disrespect, because I still love you, but I'm up here now. And I can't go back. I can't dumb myself. I can't go back down. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like how they say, it's like taking the high road and the low road. It's like, once you feel how that, once you know what I'm saying, you see how that sun shining on that high road, on that high level, you don't want to go back down to the darkness, to the deepest of the depths. You know what I'm saying? We already came from there. We just crawled out of that. Why would I want to go back? You know what I'm saying? So, forget FOMO. Forget FOMO, because you're not really missing out on anything. If you're taking the time to make yourself better, improve your life, do something for your future, what could you possibly be missing out on? Because what could be of a bigger priority than that, right? Obviously, we got, you know, things we want to do, events, movies, people we want to see, etc., etc. But like, if the people can't understand, then maybe those aren't the people for you. If they can't understand that you're taking the seriousness of your life into your own hands to say, you know what, I've had a lot of fun, I've done a lot of things, I went a lot of places, I've done a lot, but I gotta lock in. And it doesn't matter how long the lock-in is. Only you know you, right? So you know how long you need to lock in. You know how long you should lock in, or what you could try, you know what I'm saying? I've done my best to be locked in for an entire year, and it's one of the hardest things that I've ever done. I'm not gonna sit up here and say like, oh, it was just easy. No, it wasn't easy, because I had to break that pattern of like, oh, I gotta go to this event, or if somebody invites me, I have to go, or if this is it, I have to do it. It's like, no, I don't have to do anything. Guess what I'm gonna do? Whatever I want to do. And it's not that I'm selfish. I just love myself that much more, right? And that could be a whole other different topic, but not everybody loves themselves as much to put themselves first. And as I'm just saying that, I kind of realizing like, yeah, that might have to be a whole other separate video that we dive into, y'all, because that's it, right? If you really truly love yourself, you're gonna put yourself first. You're gonna dedicate that time to put to yourself before you care even 1% about not putting the time into somebody else's thing, because you've done that. How many times have you put your all, dropped what you're doing, rushed to go help somebody else, to go be there for somebody else, to go show up for somebody else? A lot. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm telling you, I'm promising you, if you just lock in for a month, 6 months, I really want to say a year, but I'm not trying to overwhelm y'all, because like I said, I'm just kind of getting to a year myself, but I can feel the results of that, right? I know that when I get back from my trip, it's gonna be even better. When I leave and come back, everything is gonna be even better than when I left it. So yeah, I could be like, yeah, I'm missing out on a week of my events, but what am I going to be spending that week doing? In the sun, in the sand, having a blast, right? I'm not going to be thinking about, oh man, back home, I'm da-da-da-da. No. It's like when do you want to get a work email when you're on vacation? Of course not. When you're on vacation, are you thinking about who's making noise in the cubicle 2 doors down? No, you don't care. You don't care. So you got to look at life all in the same way. Everything that you want, the money, the cars, the clothes, the lifestyle, whatever, it's still going to be there after you lock in. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's going to be actually attainable. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be better than what you thought it was, because you took the time to put that energy into yourself first. And now I can give back. Once I fill myself up with the love and I fill my cup up, then I have something to pass out. Right? It's like you can't drink, you can keep trying to, get the juice out of a Capri Sun, but once it's squeezed out, it's nothing left in there. So it's like you have to continue to fill up your cup. Take the time to put to yourself the things you want to do, the things you have as goals, the things you would like to do. Even like certain things of like, if you want to go see a movie but none of your other friends want, go do it yourself. Take that time to yourself. Don't say, because nobody else thinks that my plans are important or interesting, then I'm not going to do my plans. F that. If you think it's important, if you are passionate about it, if you want to do that, go do it. Don't wait on anybody. Once you ask, don't feel the need to repeat yourself. Go do it, because you know you want to do it. And guess what? That's going to make you feel so much better. And then once you start getting to that pattern of like, you know what, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. If I don't, I'm not. your entire life is just gonna start feeling like you on a walk. You're not running, you're not rushing, you just on a walk. You at your own pace. Can't nobody speed you up, nobody can slow you down. And guess what? You can still do all that stuff. Another great example is, right, I went away to college for like undergrad. Like I moved away from my hometown and stuff. And guess what? 4 years later, when I came back, all my same friends, they were still here. A lot of the people that I call friends, they were still here. Guess what? Doing the same stuff. So if that isn't another just perfect example of that, everything is still gonna be there, whether you go lock in or not, which one are you gonna choose? If you know all your friends, your family, they all gonna still be in that same place that you left them when they was gone. It's like a toy. When you done playing with it, you set it down. That toy ain't gonna move. You know what I'm saying? That toy is still gonna be in that same place that you left it. So if you know that you can go over here, pour into your cup, pour into yourself, pour into your future, pour into your dreams, and still come back and have that and share that with everybody else that's still doing the same thing anyway, I think the choice is easy. I think y'all know what choice I'm talking about. But ultimately, the choice is yours. Peace out. Catch y'all next week. Love.